Turn off your cell. Click off Facebook. Don't answer that email. This is way too important for you to be distracted even for a second, because today I'm unleashing an atomic strain of mobile marketing I've used to bank $11,883 in a single day, $124,365 in just 1 month. Before we go any further, let it be known, on this page you won't find a remix of outdated methods like scammy SMS strategies, complicated mobile landing pages, or costly iPhone app development. Plus, you don't need a list, a website, coding skills, a product, JV partners, tech savvy, or any online money-making experience whatsoever. All you need is a computer, an internet connection, and the desire to succeed. And even though you've got a mobile phone within grabbing distance right now, you won't even need that to make today the first day of your evolution into a full-time mobile marketer. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity is literally right under your nose. This is your chance to get the facts and discover how, hidden from sight, a new evolution in mobile is making it easier than ever before to transform your life and quickly change everything. And be sure of one thing. This has absolutely nothing to do with any of the usual mobile garbage you have pushed on you every day. Because let's face facts, it's rancid down there. Compared to the lawless cesspool internet marketing has become, the fire-spitting pits of hell would be a swell vacation spot. Marketing's bottom feeders who took your money only to cruelly underdeliver come crunch time, they're going to despise the GPS-guided roadmap to mobile riches you're about to instantly fall in love with. Because what I'm about to outline is unrecognizable from any mobile marketing you've ever seen before. It doesn't resemble old affiliate marketing because no one needs to buy anything for you to make money. My Mobile lets you profit without needing to make a single sale in this cash-strapped economy. You can't mistake it for budget-killing CPA marketing. My Mobile can be powered by proven tactics that are 100% free to set up and profit from. And without question, side by side with any worthless traffic app or one-click wonder you've had pushed on you lately, My Mobile is a beautiful alien species. Because this time, you're face-to-face with a monstrous trend you can be among the first to pillage for profits. This time, there's no need to be at the back of the line imagining the fortunes being claimed in front of you by fast movers. As you watch this, you'll see why this time can be your time. Here's why. Yesterday's mobile marketing methods have been made forcibly extinct. Their air pipes crushed by the vicious grip of a murderous economy. But you won't find me turning on the waterworks, because mobile's true nucleus isn't even close to dead. As you'll see, it's more than just unharmed. It's vibrant, virtually untouched, and only gaining in strength. As I'll expose today, it's within this unkillable atomic core of mobile that the realization of independent riches now lives and breathes like never before. This atomic core is what I systematically tap into every day like clockwork. And for my 3 to 4 hours a week of laptop time, the rewards still astonish me. Commission checks that in 1 month dwarf what I used to earn in an entire year, serving 17-hour days, 6 days a week as a United States Air Force mechanic in history-making armed conflicts around the globe. You don't make this kind of cash in a regular job. Even when you're risking your life loading 2,000-pound bombs. But don't think I stepped out of uniform and straight into making this kind of cash. Once I completed my tours of duty, I was confronted by a minefield of business choices. After starting a series of failed businesses, I stepped directly onto the real estate mine. The market crashed, and it hurled me into a deep financial hole. You've heard of living on your credit cards? I felt like I was dying on mine. I was out of ideas. And at least I thought, clean out of luck. But then I discovered mobile marketing. Not the same old mobile you hear talked about so much these days, but a different, exciting, and explosively profitable mobile. Something I like to call tap and talk. Imagine that. Using a phone to actually make a phone call. That's where the real money is in mobile. Last year, my system pushed me dangerously close to the $500,000 mark in earnings. And this year looks set to make last year appear poverty-stricken by comparison. And don't miss the fact that this daily flood of income flows into my accounts rain or shine. Smack in the middle of a deadly recession and an income drought of biblical proportions for so many among us. But ultimately, my story is secondary. The bottom line is the money in mobile has moved. I can show you where it is. I can help you access it as fast as humanly possible. But in the spirit of full disclosure, I should tell you, you won't be the first person to get my guided tour. Until today, only me and 3 citizen soldiers know the full story. When I walked each citizen soldier through an easy setup process, they logged into their accounts to find $100 within 48 hours, $80 within 8 hours, and $60 in the first day. And to what might be the rarest treasure of all, steady, growing, and almost hands-free new income that leaves the baddest and meanest economy in decades unable to hurt a single hair on your head. Because the initial results of my citizen soldiers was just the beginning. $100 in the first 48 hours became $5,000 a month in new income and still growing. $80 in the first 8 hours became $1,500 a month with only a part-time effort. $60 in the first day became, well, you might as well meet the man. His name is Mike York, a former copier salesman chained to the road, a man who's finally found freedom and isn't about to let it go. He had this to say about Mobile Money Bandit.
For 10 long years, I sold and serviced copiers. Then when the economy turned, back in '08, I began hemorrhaging red ink. The Bandit comes along and offers to walk me through his system. To say I was skeptical would be an understatement. I didn't really believe it until I saw exactly what he was doing. After he showed me how to set it up, I saw $60 fly into my account in the very first day. Now that $60 has grown into $400 to $500 a day. That's $15,000 a month of new income, and it's given my family life a radical makeover.
Before we get into the exciting details, there's a mega villain still out there. His killing skills are the stuff of legend. Yet for the foreseeable future, they are a brutal and unavoidable reality for so many Americans and others around the world. First, I'd like to introduce you to another citizen soldier who refuses to retreat a single step. His friends and family know him as Kurt. There he is being awarded his trophy for winning the Arizona State Championship. Here's what he had to say.
Motocross is my passion. It's an expensive passion, though, and I never had the money to throw myself into the sport as much as I wanted. But that changed when the Bandit stepped in to walk me through his system. 48 hours after he helped me set things up, I saw my first 100 slam into my account. It was that quick, and I didn't even know what I was doing. I wasn't an experienced marketer or anything close to that. I was just following the roadmap he set out in front of me. Since then, I've scaled up and I collected $5,000 this past August, even as the stock market tanked. I see myself doubling that next month. It's in large part to the Bandit being willing to share his best strategies with me that this year I won the Arizona State Motocross Championship. Tap and Talk gave me the money and free time I needed to dedicate myself to becoming a better rider.
Kurt's achievements in such a short time make you proud that this citizen soldier is walking among us. Just like you can too, Kurt continues to duck the punches of the greatest villain of them all. The nastiest income-killing economy in living memory, wiping businesses and entrepreneurial dreams clean off the map like they never existed. If you rely on anybody to dig into their pocket and buy anything to make your living, I'm guessing this rabid pit bull of a recession has torn some chunks of flesh from you already. Yet, I've found a way to neuter the beast, and I want to tell you how I've done it, so you can also protect yourself and those you care for. Because, believe it or not, no one, not a soul, needs to buy a single thing from you in order for you to bank massive mobile income month after month. It all starts with who will be the source of your new income, and the answer is huge service providers. Many of them billion-dollar companies traded on major stock exchanges. I'm talking mortgage and travel Goliaths, credit repair market leaders, hospitality and financial service behemoths, law megafirms, monster-size auto manufacturers, to only mention a handful. Yet, big as they are, surprisingly these giants of the service industry are actually desperate for you to bring them leads. Why? Because it turns out that when a mobile user taps a phone number they find during an internet search to talk to a company representative, those conversations, where prospects get all their questions answered, can lead to conversion rates often 1,000% higher than signups from click-throughs to websites. I don't have to tell you that the 1 to 3% conversion rates from websites looks puny against the possibility of 20 to 30% conversion rates from My Mobile. You heard right. 30% conversion rates. Obviously, 20% would grab and keep any savvy marketer's attention. But 30%, that's more than a conversion rate. That's a game changer. That's why these household name companies want to give you your very own trackable 800 number that leads to their corporate call center. And from there, it only gets better. Because through proven methods I've made simple, quick, and easy, you can make your 800 number the number people find when they use their mobile to search the net for the service each company provides. And many of my best methods for generating tap and talk calls can cost you nothing more than what little time they take to set up. See, here's the deal. Much of what I'm going to be breaking down for you step by step is 100% free to set up right now. But as you'll discover, the good news keeps coming. Because if this were old affiliate marketing, you'd need to make sales during a dark and only deepening recession. And if this were old mobile marketing, reckless media buying and a barrage of fat fingers causing accidental clicks would be about to wipe you out. But it's anything but old, so you can relax. Tap and talk marketing is entirely and profitably different from all that. Because when someone taps their phone to call your 800 number, it gets really interesting for you from there. Since your income isn't chained to fancy apps or complicated technology of any kind, you get to fully maximize your profits. Because My Mobile works on old WAP flip phones as well as on fancy new smartphones, which means the entire 5.3 billion cell phone mobile market can be your tap and talk gold mine. Would you rather make money from 100% of the gargantuan cell phone market or just 19% of it? Because as you watch this today, that's the percentage of people who own smartphones. Only 19%. The bulk of the mobile market, the other 81%, they still own old school flip and bar phones. That means money to you for this reason. Their old school browser capabilities make it a struggle to smoothly surf the internet. So the first phone number they see after a search tends to be the number they call. And I'll show you how to make the first number they see your dedicated and trackable 800 number. So when a homeowner discovers his basement has become a swimming pool overnight and in a panic grabs his mobile to search for a plumber in Pittsburgh, because you followed my step-by-step instructions, your 800 number turns you into his superhero. That's because just one of the hundreds of companies you can choose to work with is an online contractor referral company. A company with over 10 million users in the U.S. alone. And whether anyone buys their services or not, they value the tap and talk leads you send them so highly that they insist on paying you $10 per lead if someone simply sticks on a tap and talk call for just 2 quick minutes. These 2-minute cash calls can add up wickedly fast. And as I'll share, there are companies that pay even more than that just for someone calling your number, even if they don't buy a thing. Take my alter ego, this Justin Elenburg character. He doesn't punch a time clock. He doesn't beg for raises. He doesn't have his energy zapped by office politics. He's in charge of where he goes, what he does, and when he does it. If he feels like taking his sand buggy out for a late afternoon spin as others fight traffic to get home, damn it, he just does it. Because the calls never cease. For example, millions ride the car insurance merry-go-round every 6 months, just like you do. Your policy comes up for renewal, and especially in this economy, you start calling around, contacting insurance companies to snag the cheapest bargain possible. That's why you're looking at a nonstop cyclone of 2-minute cash calls, month after month, year after year, decade after decade. Because when someone calls your trackable and dedicated 800 number, given to you by a very particular major insurance carrier, for example, and then stays on the line for only 3 quick minutes, they funnel $20 into your pocket, whether the caller signs up with them or not. And what still blows me away about all this is no one needs to buy a thing, but you still get paid. And let's talk more about your commissions, because there are 3 types of commissions I'm going to guide you to bank. The vast income potential this gives you will likely be new to you, so pay attention. The first commissions ready for you to collect are passive commissions. These are commissions you collect whether anyone buys or not. For example, America's largest tax representation team with 325 locations in 43 states who pay $35 per call for only 1 minute on the line. the structured settlement behemoth with over $1 billion in payouts under their belt, who value good leads so dearly they line your pockets with $65 per call for only 2 minutes. And that's just a small taste. I'm sure you see how powerful all this is. For you to make money, no one needs to reach into their pocket and buy a thing. They can simply be window shopping, kicking tires, like we all do sometimes. And you are still banking checks. It's a beautiful thing. I hope you see this clearly, because this may be your last and best shot at a recession escape route, and I'm going to walk you through it every step of the way. Now, on their own, passive commissions are an obvious way to protect yourself with a murderous economy on the loose. But another type of commission also stands ready to give you true financial security: stackable commissions. They earned this name because your commissions literally stack one on top of the next, like Legos. For example, there's the health insurance advisors who give you $12 if a call lasts just 2 minutes, and then sweeten the pot by giving you another $4 if the call lasts 10 minutes, and another $4 if the call lasts 20 minutes. Stackable commissions are a genius way to see your wallet bulge thicker and thicker with every passing minute. But I know what you really want an answer about. See, the double-barreled shotgun of passive commissions and stackable commissions sounds like the perfect way to force a dismal economy to stand down and leave your family unharmed. After all, no one has to buy a thing and you still get paid. But what happens if the caller using your personal 800 number is in a hurry to buy? Then you're rewarded handsomely with enhanced commissions. For example, there's the online privacy management service, endorsed by Oprah, who wants to give you between $100 and $300 for every sale from your callers. The growing business-to-business VoIP giant that so wants to be the next Vonage that they pay you a $250 commission anytime anyone purchases, to name just two. And remember, 2-minute cash calls often convert at 20 to 30%. So think seriously about the life-changing money that can mean to you. And here's what's really important. Many of the methods I'm going to teach you to spread your 800 numbers far and wide are 100% free. And I emphasize that because before we go any further, I want to make sure you and I are clear on something. You don't need thousands of dollars to get started today. A hunger to change your life is enough. And this is equally important. I planned, wrote, and filmed this extensive video training myself. Nothing is left out. I've connected every dot so you don't have to. The system is done for you. All you have to do is follow it. Trust it. Let it lead you to where the real mobile money is hiding out. Introducing Mobile Money Bandit. If you think I've gone to all this trouble just to make you a rehashed version of any of the junk that's darkened your doorstep before, think again. Go ahead. It's obvious that now more than ever, the streets of internet marketing need a cleanup crew. That crew consists of me, you, and a bunch of others like this next citizen soldier. A 62-year-old mother named Mimi.
I'm 62, and I used to work for the county, but I was laid off. And then, when the bandit found out, he told me to try his system. It was really scary to try something new, but I'm glad I did. It was unbelievable how fast the money poured into my account. He said, "I warned you it'd be quick. You just made $80 in a few hours." And the funny thing was, I wasn't even at my desk. I was taking a nap. So the bandit walked me from that $80 first day after setup to $1,500 a month, giving his system only a small part of my day. I play golf 3 times a week, and I volunteer for a domestic violence organization, which is my passion.
Think about this. If a member of AARP, someone maybe more than twice your age, with no online expertise whatsoever, can turn this into a $1,500 a month income stream, how much money can you make? You've already met Kurt, the newly crowned motocross champ, who collected $5,000 this August, and who's got his eyes fixed on 5 figures a month. And Mike has already broken through that milestone, pulling in $15,000 a month simply from following my instructions. They don't have any advantages over you. They simply came to this life-altering experience with a willingness to give me a chance to put my system to work for them. You're asking, how much? Well, let me ask you a hypothetical. If someone proved they could give you $124,000 a month, and all they wanted for stacking that much cash in front of you every 30 days was a 1% finder's fee, so $1,240 a month, you'd do it, wouldn't you? Sure, you'd do it in a New York minute. I know I would. But then, what if they offered to give you $124,000 for a single payment of just half that amount, just $620? Leaving $123,380 in your pocket? You'd pounce on that, right? You'd be crazy not to. But as amazing a deal as that would be, you won't pay close to that in order to possess the full power of Mobile Money Bandit today. Look, right now marketing's usual suspects are conspiring to frame you for your own financial murder. Week after week, they continue to push old mobile methods on you. $497, $297, $197, all to discover recycled tactics that would only work if they came with a time machine. But you know by now that my mobile is starkly different from all that. So different that I think this moment deserves a special spot in your memory moving forward. Because for the duration of this limited time offer, you can claim access to the Mobile Money Bandit system for only $77. A more than generous price tag when you weigh it against the barrage of verifiable income proof I've laid on you today. And I want you to know something else. At this moment, there is a ton of elbow room in Tap and Talk. You can snatch your spot for life and scale up to a full-time income just as my citizen soldiers have done. And for just $77, what a teenager might spend on ringtones in a month. But heed this next warning because I couldn't be more serious. I don't want Tap and Talk to suddenly be overrun by an impending gold rush. I have my spot secured, and others streaming in will secure theirs too. But stragglers, they might not be so lucky. Because I want Mobile Money Bandit to be a profit-rich proposition for everyone joining my citizen army, I'm committed to make this a strictly limited-time offer. And as you get in under the wire, I want to make sure you do so with total peace of mind. This is why you're protected by my 100% money-back, 60-day risk-free guarantee that has your back every step by step of the way. I insist that Mobile Money Bandit changes your life in every positive way you can imagine. In fact, I absolutely demand it. It wouldn't be right to tease you with my own eye-popping results and the awe-inducing results of my citizen soldiers, then not make it a totally risk-free proposition to give Mobile Money Bandit a try right away, before I pull the plug on this strictly limited-time offer. That's why, as you tear into this comprehensive, every base covered video training, I want you to do so with the big picture fixed firmly in mind. Be energized by the determination inside you to finally evolve into being your own well-paid boss, answering to no one but you. Watch as I explain everything you need to know in clear and simple non-techie terms. Pause each video as you take action based on my common sense directions. See and practice how easy it is to watch your pockets overflow with cash, powered by the 5.3 billion strong worldwide mobile market. Use this exclusive training series to unleash hell against the debt, worry, and insulting wages dumped on you by a sadistic economy, and instead clasp your hands around secure and solid financial freedom and never, ever let it go. And even then, after you've done all that, when you're a full-time mobile marketer enjoying the daily perks of being able to design each day however you want it to look, a simple email anytime in the next exciting 8 weeks returns you 100% of the small yet life-changing investment you're making in these critical minutes of your marketing career. We'll even remain friends, our mutual respect unbroken. That's fair, right? I hope for your sake you see the dire consequences of failing to take action today. First, this is a limited time offer, so waiting could mean being locked out of this gold rush forever. Second, my mobile Tap and Talk, it is today. It is tomorrow. Old methods have withered and died, replaced by an immortal atomic strain that I'm going to guide you to profit from for a long, long time. Third, this page, for obvious reasons, is attracting a lot of attention. The effort that went into it was me doing my part to show you that this is something very different. I'm confident this will work for you. In fact, I guarantee it. For your own financial safety, I hope you realize this is your final shot to fend off the savage attacks of a recession that looks more formidable than ever. Are you going to sit there and let all this violence turn you into the next victim? Or are you going to fight back alongside me? Don't let this be another time you get stuck at the back of the line, out of the loop, out of ideas, and out of luck. Take this opportunity while it lasts. Do it now. Click on the Sign Me Up button below to gain full access to the mobile money Bandit system through ClickBank's impenetrable, ultra-secure 256-bit encryption servers. It's 100% risk-free. If you're not already convinced my mobile should be your mobile too, please take the time to read the rest of this page. There's a lot more here than I was able to fit in this video. Or better yet, enlist right now. You know you're fully protected by my unconditional money-back guarantee. You literally have nothing to lose. So click the Sign Me Up button below. Since creating this page and video, I began mentoring the next generation of tap and talkers, the newest platoon of citizen soldiers who will fight alongside you. Just yesterday, one of them flew to Arizona to meet me in person. Here's how that went down.
Hey guys, name's Frank from Toronto. Came down to see Justin, primarily to tell him how great his course Mobile Money Bandits has been. Little by little, I learned his course. Within a month or so, I'm hoping to at least get to the 100K range per month. Right now, I've been averaging 25 to 40ish or so per month.
Wow. I want you to sign up right now.